won by Wemby. Game 2 of the West Finals underway.
Already the matchup going bigger on Wembanyama with Isaiah Hartenstein.
Each three to get it going from Vassell is off. And a rebound for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren looking to get going early in this one. Same with SGA. Blue Court struggled game 1. To a good start in game 2.
And Mike, remember in game 1, what was it, about 3 minutes before this crowd sat down? Nice start here early on here for the Thunder.
They usually sit after the first basket, ready, still on their feet. Hartenstein found Wembanyama, who saw...
Oh, you're starting early, Red. You're starting early.
A lot of work. A couple of years ago, Jamal got to spend some time working with Wemby. We'll detail that as we go through the night. Vassell misses his second shot. Thunder back the other way. Jalen Williams, that hamstring injury, came out of game 1 none the worse for wear. Dort, foul. One of the 2 Canadian starters, SGA the other one. Dort, 7th year.
Going to have to do a good job boxing out Chet Holmgren here in case Dort misses here.
His free throws attempts 3 and 4 on this postseason for Dort. He's made 2 of the 4. Castle inside. Swinging around Champagny. Big drive and attack. They'll get the foul on Dort as he cut it. Knocks down the first. Free throw disparity. It was 29 attempts for the Spurs in game 1, 19, Jamal, for OKC in that opener.
And it's usually on the opposite side, and that was nice to see from Champagny. 11 of his 12 shots in the first game were from 3. Attacking the basket.
Thunder early by 1. Dort's got the 3, Champagny the 2. Vassell pressing the defense on Williams. Lob to Holmgren inside. Sees Wemby, doesn't go to the goal. Clock at 5. SGA contested shot. Knocked it down.
That is a tough bucket there. Not only did he have to kind of shoot over Wemby, nice response here. Get the ball up quickly. Not allowing this Thunder team to set their defense.
But an nth-degree defensive bust there as Vassell was wide open. Williams. After missing 6 games, he took 25 shots and played 37 minutes in game 1. Wemby the screen, Wemby the 3. Knocked it down.
And the Spurs are bringing Wemby up higher in the pick and rolls, allowing the guard to get the space he needs to make the read.
That his second 3 of the series, not as dramatic as the first one. That's a 31. So he'll hang with Hartenstein, who's guarding him on the other end. Gilgeous-Alexander works for space. Getting going early. SGA, a couple of field goals.
What I like about it is Jamal, quick decisions, right? This is what he's going to have to do, not allow the Spurs to settle in.
Harper and Dort battle, and Harper, who's had so many different, unique finishes right at the rim.
I have not seen many guys attack Lou Dort that way. That's a rookie, folks, playing like a vet.
Williams across the lane. Contact and a foul.
That's on Wemby.
Number 2 switches on Castle here. Wembanyama inside. Harper turned away by Holmgren, and Vassell, tough shot. Chet's long arm there to get in the way. Hartenstein the board for the Thunder. OKC is open 4-4 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander hit 2 of them. Hartenstein keeping it alive with 10 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander weaves, sees 3. Holmgren free, didn't take the 3. Went inside. Off in time, no. Too slow. Shot clock violation.
Something happened.
Double screen at the top. Got Harper headed to the basket. Champagny now takes the pass. Vassell, keep trying.
He's going to get so many of those opportunities in this series, Devin Vassell.
He's taken 5 of their 7 shots so far here tonight. Williams thought he was fouled by Champagnie. They say a piece of the ball. Wembanyama, another attack. J-Dub. SGA took it away. San Antonio back as they did so well in game 1. Hartenstein joins the play. His patented shovel goes.
Now remember, in game 1, the Spurs had 21 turnovers. But a lot of those turnovers weren't live ball like the one we just saw. That's what hurt them.
Castle went to attack the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander. That was the 3rd team foul on the Thunder. Castle to the line.
And Red, to your point, Castle.
Caruso often one of the best games of his pro basketball career. Had 31 in game 1. Really kept the Thunder in it in the first quarter when they were scuffling.
He sure did. This is where SGA has to be more aggressive. No Wemby on the court. He has a nice rhythm going. Look for him to stay in pick and roll and stay in action.
Clock at 8. Jalen Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort, who attacks. And it's Williams for 3.
But why is that 3 there? That's the 3rd time Lou Dort has gotten 2 feet in the lane.
No Wemby going in there. Taken away by J-Dub with Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Vassell. Can't finish. Harper back the other way, the Spurs. Castle out of the corner. Keldon Johnson's got space. Number 3. Missed the 3. Castle inside. Can't finish. Fights to get it back. And is fouled.
Going straight up on SGA.
Remember, he had that huge block, that closing moments down in game 1.
Foul will go on Jalen Williams.
Segnault making changes too. I think this may be the earliest I've ever seen SGA go to the bench. A lot of minutes, 51 minutes for SGA in game 1.
In that marathon, he played the most of anyone. And we are small here right now, save for Luke Cornett.
We're just at LA Fitness with the most talent in the world. That's all. We're just
good.
playing,
It's fine.
you know, small ball.
We like it. A.J. Mitchell had it poked away. But these young guards for San Antonio are pests, and that's the highest of compliments. Their hands get to the ball so often. A nice feed to Cornett. Castle started it and had the helper. Luke Cornett, the dunk. A.J. Mitchell started and was really impressive offensively against the Lakers. Quiet in game 1. Dort on the attack. Out of the corner, McCain. Everything but. The top 3 scoring threats for Oklahoma City not on the floor right now as Castle gets to the elbow and extends the lead to 4. No SGA, no Holmgren, and no J-Dub for the moment for OKC.
This is where Mitchell may have to be more aggressive. No SGA on the court, no Wemby in. This is where he likes to attack.
Baseline drive. Sees 2. Scores through it anyway. And bumped by Williams. Again and again. Fans wanted to travel. Great possession by Williams, who secured the board.
Keldon Johnson's playing twister right there. Finally got a shot up.
Out of the corner. Dort. Got it.
What a start for Lou Dort. I've really struggled with his shot in these playoffs. And in game 1, only got 1-3, but tonight.
Wow. Oh, Castle.
Wow.
Give me that horse. Man, that was sweet.
I'm just going to say H, Mike.
Williams trailing triple. McCain first to the ball. Coming baseline. Got hit. Foul called. Nope, no basket. Couple of free throws. Foul in the act of shooting.
So we're going to, both these teams can go deep. They've used their benches all season long. What a great opportunity, you know, for the 9th, 10th, 11th guy on each team.
Casey Wallace now in now, guarding Johnson. Double comes. Champagnie contested 3, not close.
Chest of Champagne. No airspace.
Speed by Mitchell. Attacks Champagne. Going too fast. Lost it.
The second turnover here in this first quarter.
Numbers here. Corner three. Johnson. And timeout comes for Mark Daigneault. Thunder have gone 10 deep to get going. A.J. Mitchell on the attack. Off. Castle slaps it. Caruso is there. At Wembanyama. Wemby's second.
The third time, but you see the adjustment as Caruso knocks down the free throw.
That those other guys, everyone is attacking. It started with Lou Dort. Everyone is attacking the paint. Yes, he's in there, but you got to collapse it to allow the ball to get back to SGA where he has some operating room.
McLaughlin here running the show with the absence of De'Aaron Fox. Need more people to handle. Clock at 3. Bumped by Joe. Foul call on the floor, no shot.
The Thunder.
Castle lost Caruso, tried to draw the foul, knocked away. Mitchell and Hartenstein have hands in there.
Already 6 turnovers by the Spurs. 21 in game 1.
Gilgeous Alexander sees Wemby, kicks Caruso.
Made 8 in game 1, knocks down his first tonight.
Thunder shooting 59%. Wembanyama thought a lob was coming. It was not. Numbers for the Thunder. SGA got bumped. He'll come to the line.
Mike, who's in the middle of everything?
Caruso.
Threes, deflections, loose balls.
He's a winner. Reg, when you make those type of plays, it's not always going to show up on the stat.
Gilgeous Alexander hits his first 2 free throws on the night. Was 8 of 9 in game 1 of the strike. Nice push by the Thunder. They lead by 7. Purcell couldn't catch it clean. Contested. Back to McLaughlin. Just settled down. He's been around. It's year 7 in the league. Had some playoff time with Minnesota. Wembanyama using the window. Got it back with the left hand.
How did he get it back? He shot outside the paint.
Reg, how's he do anything?
What?
Hartenstein had a body on him. SGA got inside with a bump in the basket.
Hartenstein deserves credit as well because Wemby would have been up in the pick and roll. Hartenstein is keeping him occupied down there to give Shea the space he needs to get that shot.
You see Shea, a much better first half so far. McLaughlin out without Fox. They just need more bodies to play and handle the ball. That's why he's been in. Great drive from the top. Again, another at the rim finish by Harper.
And we call that a 45. When the 4 and 5 both come up to half court to set the pick and roll, let the guard choose what side he wants to go to attack the paint.
Shea on the attack. Vassell saw him hesitate. Knocked it away. Still 10 to go. Wiggins.
Wallace says,
no. Caruso takes Wemby out. Dances him. Fades on him. Got it again. Timeout. Nope, no timeout. Thought Mitch was going to take a timeout. He was just telling Tony Brothers he missed one. 8-point lead, OKC. This time knocked away. 3 again, Joe. Rebound, Wembanyama. They keep pushing. Castle attacks Hartenstein.
Nice. And that long 3 miss, that's almost like a turnover. Because now, if you're the Spurs, long shot, long rebound, off to the races.
As you see, they're getting it out of SGA's hands again. But he comes to get it back over Wemby. Took the bump, didn't get the call. Vassell attacking with speed. And he'll be in the act of shooting. He's coming to the line. Today we went over to check in on the Spurs, and Ashley, they were toast.
You said it, Mike. Interview. Rest was the only thing on the agenda yesterday.
The 5 starters, Vassell, Champagne, Wembanyama, Harper, and Castle, all played a career-high minutes in that game 1.
Look, we called the game and I was tired. I came down in my slippers as well.
Reg, that Peloton, you were on it.
Hartenstein. over Wemby. Doesn't get it. Wembanyama the board. So the Thunder had a run. They're so good at those runs. But San Antonio has stemmed it for the second time. Corner pitch to Sell as Wembanyama inside. He had Joe. He's got more attention. Oh my goodness! Stephon Castle! Welcome to this earth!
Oh my goodness!
You can see it a mile away, Reg. He was getting to that launching pad.
Take that out of the corner for Wallace. His second three of the game. Caruso right up to Castle. Free dive for the ball on the ground. 4 down to get it. Still free. Keldon Johnson comes away with it. Pass for Wembanyama, take it away. Here comes Caruso the other way. SGA! Timeout Spurs.
Mitch Johnson
This series. Harper inside. Okie doke SGA at the basket. Again, the Dylan Harper finishes at the rim. They're all unique. They're different. They don't work.
You know how many hours in the gym you have to work on that too to have that kind of touch?
Carter Bryant the block. Wemby the block on Hartenstein. The Spurs erase 2 on that trip. Champagny for 3. Back the other way comes Cason Wallace. He's got 6. Lucas Alexander being denied. It's Vassell with the primary at the moment. Into traffic it comes, so Wallace is free. Short on the 3, got it back. Isaiah Joe. Inside, second thought, come back out. The airspace is restricted when one is in the paint.
The only one, however you want to word it, Mike.
Poked away, and another turnover by the Spurs. Lucas Alexander smoothly gets to the elbow. Tried to draw the contact, didn't get the whistle. Harper accelerates. Couldn't finish. Back the other way, Wallace. Isaiah Joe going inside, sees Wemby.
It is uncanny every time they go in there and they see him.
What would you have done, Reg?
I would have thrown it out too, but what I'm saying is being on this side, how guys just like, as soon as they see number...
And it's just using the 7-footer as the beginning option of likely many as we go through. Vassell contested 3. A.J. Mitchell, good defense there. The rookie Bryant kept it alive. Castle deep. Williams the rebound. Bryant was in his way.
Jamal, like those last 2 possessions there by the Spurs. They can get those shots at any time.
Holmgren pitched it out. Jay Will. Right back to Wallace. A 3.
That's the OKC Thunder ball movement that we're used to seeing. Side, break you down. Open 3.
And he has 3 of their 6 makes from deep. Castle turned away. Thrown away. Spurs turnover number 11 in this first half.
Again, we can't reiterate 21 in game 1 and they still want it.
Watch the ball.
McCain back in, corner pick. Williams. Thunder have taken 13 threes, 13 of their 37 shots here tonight.
These are great looks, too.
Payne, Castle's physical with him. Takes him right to the basket.
Is that 2 more? Is that considered bully ball there, Jamal? That's straight bully ball.
Absolutely.
Holmgren doesn't take the 3. Cornet fouls him on the way to the basket.
Oh, that's got to be and 1. That is a gather. I'm sorry. He's going up with it. He did not dribble again. The officials should huddle up here. I'm just trying for them to get it right. Everything matters here.
They say, are you not entertained? We both were by you. Thank you. Good for Holmgren for the Oklahoma City side to get on the board. He's got a couple of field goals and a free throw. He's got 5. Lead is not. 4:20 till halftime. Castle. I have to keep looking down to remind myself he's in his second year. It's just so poised, so good. I know he's good at UConn, but it's just exponentially better here. And we're talking an outstanding Final Four player, but he's jumped right in at a high level. Holmgren loses it. Spurs the other way. Stephon Castle again through the traffic, out of bounds, stays here.
The Spurs have started
with that double overtime. This set recovery back. So the plunge pool, the saunas, the massages.
Champagny rimmed it out. Spurs 5 of 13, shooting the three. Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a great score, Reg. He knew where he was going the whole time. Even though he sped up and acted like he was going, we call that the sell. You sell something to get what you want. Great shot by SGA.
Wemby's out. Wemby's back at the table to return. Harper pulls back. Hit the deck as he came down. McCain attacking Harrison Barnes. Fumbled the dribble. Still plenty of shot clock time here for the Thunder. A.J. Mitchell has some space. Got hit by Cornette. Late plug. Holmgren. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Didn't get it. The contest. Cornette able to keep it alive. Castle on the push. Champagny inside. Castle bumped out of space and a foul. That was before Wembanyama competed in the Olympics for France. Got hit there. Bumped. Lost the handle on it. SGA back the other way. Lou Dort. The MVP. Having a good half. 15 for SGA.
12 turnovers for the Spurs.
First double-digit lead of the series for the Thunder.
Boy, Hartenstein is just bodying Wemby.
Harper put the moves on Holmgren. Tried the reverse finish and got bumped.
But he's also frustrating Wemby as well. And you can tell by the way Wemby's like, get off me, get off me. And Hartenstein, he knows his job is not to score a bunch of points. He asks people for that. Do the dirty work, try to frustrate their best player, and you've done your job.
Only 3 field goal attempts for Wemby. 5 points.
Harper knocks it down. What kind of constitution, what kind of makeup did you find with Wembanyama about his competitiveness when you were working with him?
You know what? We had a game we played against the video guys, assistant coaches, and we lost. And the only other person I seen get that mad in a meaningless game was Michael Jordan. He was pissed. He wanted to play again, but he just couldn't.
A little bit of a window into the guy who's made such a splash in his first few years. Holmgren blocked by Wembanyama. Came all the way out from the lane to swat that one. Final 2, quarter 2. Castle the basket. Tried to dish it at the end. Chased down by Mitchell. SGA sees 2. Nice cut, Holmgren. Wembanyama's there but a foul. He's asking for the challenge because it would be number 3.
But he's emphatic that he got all balls. Question is, did body come into the backside of Chet? Nathan Johnson and them are reluctant. They want to challenge?
See, they're up and looking over, and they want to challenge the ball for Williams. Right hamstring bothering him during the year. Left hamstring keeping him out of the last 6 games of rounds 1 and 2. Third quarter begins with Dort. Inside 4-2. Dort has 8. As Reggie and Jamal, the Thunder, have their largest lead of the night.
And the Thunder picked up right where they left off, keeping SGA off the ball so he can run over Iverson cuts and get behind the defense, so to speak. Loosens up the defense for him.
Wembanyama from the top, Hartenstein guarding. Wemby looking to get going here after 2 field goals in the first half.
What I like about that play for Wemby, they kind of put him in that dirt area at the top of the key where he can kind of see where the doubles are coming from.
Hartenstein the pick. Holmgren the 3. Air ball. Dort try to keep it alive. And
of him there. I continue to check in with the team, but they have no update.
Okay, Zeke, thank you. Harper works inside. Again, a finish at the. Just cut all those together. It's a beautiful reel of tape.
He just continues to make highlight-type plays to show his future star potential.
Holmgren tried to get space inside, couldn't. Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle keeping an eye, 2 hands on him. Works to the right. Hartenstein beat the clock.
That's twice he's done that little teardrop over Wembanyama.
That's that touch by Omarion right there, Reg. That's that touch.
Castle hit up.
Oh, is that going to be Hartenstein? Because that would be 4. Or is that SGA?
I think it might be SGA. So it was game 2 of that Phoenix series that he had the grade 1 hamstring injury. Champagny missed the 3. And here it is, game 2 of this series again. Wembanyama's going to launch and knock down the 3 and bark back at the Thunder fans and bench.
Not only launched, but he got hit in the head on the backside by SGA. Surprised that wasn't a foul. Didn't affect that 3-point shot.
Down to 8 through traffic. Gilgeous-Alexander picked it back up. Hartenstein, another shovel. Missed it, got it back. Finds Dort, corner, Wallace, 3. Wembanyama secures the board. Zora.
Quick update, Mike. Jalen Williams' left hamstring tightness will not return.
Okay, Zora, thank you. Wemby at the basket, pushed by Hartenstein. That is his 4th.
Both team stars leading the way.
How about the quick hook, though, for Chet?
Out of the corner for Sell. Hits the 3, and the Spurs, nice little push here to get it back within 5.
These two teams are like looking in the mirror. They're literally carbon copies of their beliefs.
Yeah, who's going to blink first, right?
Ball's out of the corner, replaced by Williams for 3. Rimmed it out, knocked down 1 in the first half. Matter of fact, all of his shots have come from 3. Wembanyama knocked down Williams. To the basket goes Harper. Timeout Daigneault. And he is coming right to Josh Tiven, who's also hearing it from Wallace why that was a no call. It's 12-4 to start
in our game. The shot they frown upon in the regular season, that one?
Yes, that one.
You see that possessions per 48 minutes. Extrapolate that out through the season.
Man, Google is going deep into their Rolodex to come up with these.
If you want to dive deeper on any NBA playoff topic, ask AI mode in Google search. Searching for that one was Vassell. Wembanyama awkwardly lands. Clock at 10. Dort shoots. Wemby is slow here and gingerly getting himself back up to pace after the land. And he looks at Cass like, give me back. I'm fine. I'm just going to pull 3. And tie the game at 66.
I don't know how you guard him, right? The size down low advantage, and then when you get up on him, you can knock down a 3. Nice response here by Jay Will. 3 in the corner bucket.
All 6 of his shots have been 3s. It's his 2nd hit. Wembanyama going right at him now. Corner 3 for Sell puts San Antonio right back to even again. In Oklahoma City, small here. No Hartenstein, no Holmgren. Deflected out of bounds by Harper, 10 to shoot. Alex Caruso going to come in for the Thunder.
Easier to hit and hold you when you're staying stationary.
7 in the first half, Ashley. 8 in this 3rd quarter. Caruso!
He literally just checked in. It's literally just walked on the court.
Don't tell him that. He doesn't know. He's hot.
Like you didn't shoot the first time you touched the ball in your life?
Right.
Wow.
Wemby feeling it. Basket bound. No. Yes on the putback.
Oh my gosh. This is a treat, man.
Gilgeous-Alexander wants some of this. Double. Swing, swing, swing. Dort out of the corner around Wemby. Caruso. Wembanyama with the right hand says no. And he gets fouled. And Dort comes after the ball. Indy's talking about him. He sees more physicality. It's almost a set of rules for that guy, a.k.a. the Jordan rules. I'm not putting him there yet, but I'm just saying, you noticed.
Wow.
I said, I'm not putting him there yet.
Right.
I'm just saying, you're watching him play differently than other guys because how good he is. Champagny, the trip, and the foul. I mean, like...
They will remember that game won by Wemby where they were. Since the Michael movie's the hottest movie out.
Caruso again.
And words for the Spurs bench.
Yep.
13 now for Caruso off the bench. Perfect from downtown. 3 of 3.
Castle loses it, goes to the basket, attacks at Holmgren, and finishes.
Now getting the ball out of SGA's hands. We saw this in the second half of game 1.
A.J. Mitchell able to save it again, downsized OKC, save for Holmgren, who's underneath with Vassell. You got a size advantage in there. Wemby's roaming, covering everybody on this trip, but the MVP says, I got it. Gilgeous-Alexander up to 17.
He is in such a great rhythm right now. He is making the right reads on the double team, getting to his mid-range shot, getting to his wheelhouse, knocking down shots.
Harper inside, denied by Gilgeous-Alexander. Back the other way, come the Thunder. McCain protects, floats, can't hit. Holmgren fights for it, doesn't win the fight. Castle back the other way. Good hands, Mitchell to knock it away. McCain line it up. Holmgren crashing the glass. McCain has it back. Somewhere lurking is Caruso. There he is. Screening for SGA, who spins. That comes up short. Holmgren trips with Harper. Holmgren holding his face like he got hit up front. And a foul is called.
Pulls it back up.
That's where Harper got hit. Remember, he had a big wrap on his leg in the first half when he came out.
Ooh, that's not good.
The challenge is unsuccessful. Oklahoma City loses the timeout and the ability to challenge the rest of the game. San Antonio had possession of the ball. San Antonio ball on the side.
Okay, while you were away, this was challenged by Oklahoma City, Mark Daigneault. They lose the challenge. They rule the contact was there on Holmgren. The Harper contact incidental. So foul on Holmgren, no foul on Harper. Oklahoma City is out of challenges. Neither team can challenge the rest of the game. Separate story. Injury to Harper on the prior trip down. He went to the locker room. We thought he was coming back. Peeks his head out. Exhausted and tired, too, after all the minutes he played, and then sent back for further examination. So Ashley was there, so keep an eye on that, covering the Spurs. The Thunder are without their starter, Jalen Williams. This is only round 2 of 7 in this fight between these two teams here in the Western Conference Finals. Haymakers being traded. Thunder by 4. Spurs did lead early by 5. Castle steps back for 3. Missed it all. Caruso on the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander is getting inside. No Wemby. To the basket and 1.
And the problem with that.
And Devin Vassell in his 6th year. Young, but still one of the vets on this team. Just went over to Castle and kind of reinforced that, Red. Lead back up to 7 for the Thunder. Let's talk about the absence of Harper for San Antonio, Jamal.
It is going to be so important for somebody else to be a playmaker and a big shot maker.
Like Keldon Johnson going right at Holmgren. Getting it back. A 3rd time. He goes up against the 7-footer 3 times and scores.
Spurs have been consistent, dominating the offensive glass.
Holmgren on the attack and 1.
Jamal, you know what I'd like to see? I want to see more emotion out of Chet Holmgren. Here's the multiple opportunities and putback by Keldon Johnson. I've seen him show. I would just like to see a little bit more emotion in moments like this.
Right. It has to happen. That emotion has to be there. He's one of the best players in the league
Right, and we see Victor, you know, how animated he is all game.
Was personal for Victor as well, right? Not just winning, but who he's going against.
Well, it's got to be personal for Chet.
Vassell.
You said that ever so soft. Vassell. Ever so smooth.
I'm just listening to you guys. I'm loving the chatter here.
You came in like Usher or somebody, yeah? It's smooth.
Long time listener.
Oh, no.
SGA
No,
lost
it
him.
didn't. Oh, stop it, SGA.
SBA is on the roll right now.
He's got 22. Castle, Caruso, head fakes off the hands of Cornette. Mitchell has it. SGA wants the ball back. Mitchell to the MVP. They come to defend him. He goes around him, picks Holmgren to the basket. Shot! Timeout, San Antonio. For the rest of the game, and Zora reported at the beginning of the third quarter. Spurs outscored the Thunder 37-34 in the third. Wembanyama's pass inside. Castle the finish. And it is a 6-point game, as you see, the first time the Spurs are trying to dig out of a fourth quarter hole this postseason.
And Wemby working on a triple-double, 4 assists away.
Knocked that away. Hartenstein pushed him out of the way. McCain short on the three. Champagnie the rebound.
And the Thunder need a more aggressive A.J. Mitchell right now, especially with no shade in the game.
Wemby finds the line. Deep on the three. Not close. McCain back the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander begins this fourth quarter on the bench. McCain initiating. Hartenstein with 10. Turns the corner, goes into Wemby. McCain sees Wembanyama, steps back. Champagnie the board for the Spurs.
Wemby needs to attack Hartenstein with those 4 fouls. Not settle for long threes. Take him off the dribble. Just throw the ball back to him.
Castle sees 2. He scores. A couple of field goals here. Both teams shooting touch over 50% in this one. 4-point game.
And that's what Castle can do when Wemby's not scoring. No Dylan Harper on the court. He can get the shot he wants as well.
Isaiah Joe gets bumped. Lost the handle, got it back. Pitch Hartenstein. Joe from the corner. Over the outstretched 2 arms of Wembanyama. Kept alive by McCain. Castle down. McCain fires and hits.
They love his enthusiasm, but more important, that 3-point shot. Versus Wemby, and now that. The league is going to take a long look.
Barnes out of the corner, sees 3 blue shirts. What great reactive defense both ways. This is basketball at the highest level. So good. McCain on the way. Denied inside as he caused the contact.
Got numbers. 5 on 4.
Wemby thought about the pull, goes crossover. High arcing, no, and he tipped it in on the other side with the left hand.
He has such a knack for when he misses his shots, tipping it in. Like, that is tough to do. Not only knowing where the ball's going, but actually having the presence of mind to tap it in.
Hartenstein gonna go for the shovel again. 5-point game. The MVP awaits at the scorer's table to re-enter. Barnes out of the corner, quick on the 3, knocked it down. Harrison Barnes forces Mark Daigneault to take a time.
And look at how he set the Thunder up for the future as well.
Including 2 first-round draft picks this year. Thunder by 2. Deep defense by Castle on McCain, who's knocked down again. Got a call last time.
Got some hops too, right?
He's tipping it right back to that alien.
3 inches taller is the Spurs guard.
Look, Reg.
What?
Look, Reg.
What?
I tried to tell you.
Scott Tucker's only at 10. Limited time. He won the tip. Pitches it out. Gotta go. Wallace knows. Caruso doesn't. Got rid of it quick. Got it on the rim. Rebound. Wallace chasing. Loose ball foul on the Spurs. Hartenstein in the lane. Pitch out. Wallace is big. That's 3. Much needed for the Thunder.
But that's where the little hustle plays lead to points in a tight game. This is everything.
Wembanyama for another 3. Off.
That was his cleanest one all evening.
Thunder can put together runs as quick as anyone. McCain banked it in.
Why not?
Wembanyama wants it. Pitched it, Champagny. One more. Keldon Johnson. Nothing. Gilgeous-Alexander kept it alive.
SGA laboring a little bit after going to the ground there.
Hartenstein knocked down by Wemby. And this is going to be a foul on
Three in the Garden last night.
Thunder by 8. Caruso moves inside. Draws the contact. And we'll get to the line. Guys, 7:22 left. Let's think about this for a second. Williams, so key players missing as we hit the crucial part of this game.
Key players missing on both sides. And as things tighten up, you don't have to do extra.
You can't be naive to think that OKC can't go into San Antonio and be successful. As well as for the Thunder, they're used to playing without J-Dub. So now more minutes for McCain, who just knocked down back-to-back threes. And A.J. Mitchell, maybe he can get unlocked.
On the line, Tony Brothers right there.
In this series through these first two games, the one Achilles heel has been his turnover. 11 in game 1 and 8 tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander snake it, take it. Three is in and out. Rebound brought in by McCain. SGA got it back. Didn't get it. Hartenstein battles foul. And that puts the Spurs. Isaiah Hartenstein, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists as Chet Holmgren comes in. Caruso will get a breather. It's one of those where the box score doesn't tell you the impact that he had on the game tonight. Look at Caruso. Suggesting to the staffs here what he's seeing, the vet. 10 straight for the defending NBA champs. Again, another quick run. McLaughlin checks in for the Spurs. Castle lost it on the handle. Fortunately, Keldon Johnson's there. Holmgren turned him away. Wembanyama, clean look. And splash it. Other way. Foul on Johnson.
Free throw for Chet Holmgren.
Thunder's aggressiveness.
And 6:38 of bonus here in the fourth. This is exactly
6 Eastern time in San Antonio. Stay there for game 4 on Sunday. And 5, 6, and 7 follow the every other day cadence. And when we don't have a game on ESPN, the Eastern Finals, game 2, Knicks trying to go up 2 at the world's most famous arena tomorrow night. Spurs started the quarter 9-3. Thunder have scored the next 11. Castle the find. Vassell stops the run with a 3.
And this is the moment of truth right now where it can go either way.
There's the double up high on SGA.
Hartenstein the lob. Wemby the erasure. Back the other way. Castle almost lost it. Johnson's got it. Trell. Castle 3. Got it. Back-to-back threes.
Huge. This is why no lead is ever safe in today's game. These guys are so talented from behind the arc.
Holmgren. Yep. Hartenstein got the rebound secured. Now to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to lose Champagny.
Here's the double. Someone else is going to have to beat them.
The shovel from Hartenstein.
Hartenstein now in double figures with 10. He played, what, 12 minutes in game 1? Look at this.
Loose ball foul on Wallace.
Oh, they're going to call that on Wallace.
Lead's been as big as 13. Thunder by 9. Is there one more Spurs push to take a 2-0 road lead? Castle over Holmgren. Great crash on the glass by Johnson. And 1.
3 though.
3 of 11 from the field. Shot has been off tonight. Hartenstein seals Wemby. Alexander around Castle. Has arm caught. Lead back to 9, under 5.
SGA is so direct right now, playing precision basketball, no wasted motion, getting right to the basket.
Wembanyama taking Hartenstein outside, nothing going. Champagnie on the swing. Twice off the 10, Holmgren the board.
A lot of settling here offensively for the Spurs behind that three-point line.
This is where you miss Harper. He's another creator.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got all 10 eyes looking his way for the Spurs. Right back to him, late clock. Got a jack, Mitchell does. Hartenstein chased it down. Fresh clock. Gilgeous-Alexander on the attack, step back triple. No, Hartenstein got the rebound. A third try on this trip.
What a game by Hartenstein at both ends of the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, halfway down. Can they cut into the 9-point margin? Castle, fine. Johnson launch. Triple down.
Oh, my goodness.
If you're not young enough, go to YouTube and look at Hagler Hearns. And that's what this is.
Yes.
We are trading punches.
They will not go away, and there is a lot of time left as well.
A.J. Mitchell over the outstretched Wemby. Hartenstein couldn't flush foul. Well, do you sit Hartenstein? The answer has been the right one so far for OKC.
And that's why Coach Daigneault's one of the very best in the league. He is a master hard player. He knows what to do and how to do it.
Double team Castle, flip to the corner. Big three, Champagnie up. Vassell, it was like he was levitating to stay up there. And he did because he was riding SGA's back. Foul on Devin, he knows it. Free throws coming. That bonus early a bit.
The Davis boys had to do with you. When you got going, you didn't
never
say
that
confident.
SGA 5 and 5 at the line.
But camps out at the free throw line. He's only taken 6 free throw attempts here in this ballgame.
It's nice to actually hear the MVP chant, and it's accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, people do it for like guys who are having a good night.
No, I was getting those in Minnesota at 39. I said, what is going on? An MVP chant.
Spurs can't have many dry trips here. This hold is going to... Our truck check. That was off Castle. That was the correct call by Carl Lane. SGA will step back. Nope. Spurs running out of trips, running out of time. Wembanyama wants to attack Hartenstein. Threw it up to get his own rebound, but Hartenstein bumped him as he was going up, so he couldn't do it.
And Mitchell was in there as well. There was a double box out.
Mitchell on the attack. Little fade fling. A.J. Mitchell.
Back into double figures.
Lead is 10, 2 to go. Each team's got a pair of timeouts.
2 minutes.
Need some deep hits. Vassell does just that with 3.
He heard you.
Defense extended. Mitchell the handle. Overplay. Castle almost forced the turnover. Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 7. SGA gonna pull up again. Nope. Wemby tipped it to keep it alive.
3 to go a long way here for the Spurs.
Wemby to the basket. 5-point game. Minute 25 to go. Again, each team has a pair of timeouts to advance the ball if needed. Gilgeous-Alexander lost pass block.
Foul.
His 5th. Castle, Keldon Johnson right back to Castle, turns the corner. Out of the corner. Vassell for 3 again. Off the side. Kept alive by Johnson. Pitched out. Castle down to the cutting Champagnie. Kane waiting. The action begins as the clock hits 10. Gilgeous-Alexander on the attack. Pulls back and hits.
And this was the action they ran towards the end of the game in game one, where he got the layup to tie it up. This time it was a jump shot.
Keldon Johnson the hands to Castle. Left for Champagnie. Good coverage by the Thunder. Out of the corner, the three is off. And on the rebound, the Thunder have it with 28 to go. 7-point game. Got a foul here to get the ball back. Caruso! Good night!